Hello guys, welcome to your reading. So I just did a vlog on my other channel, Jaey's Life Journey, about how our actions reflect our thoughts and how our thoughts reflect our own actions. It's kind of like a symbiotic relationship. So whatever you give out to the world, that's what it's going to return back. And sometimes when we're in that state of thought and being, that can also reflect too. But again, it's not what life throws at you, it's how you handle it. Because, with the Page of Cups here, probably some of us are dealing with some, possibly some miscommunication issues right now, or possibly not listening to our bodies. Our bodies are more intelligent than our own minds. It's actually what reflects our thoughts, not our thoughts. If you sit there and just use your thoughts and not use your feelings, you're going to be really disconnected with life. It's important to pour ourselves into ourselves to make ourselves think properly. It takes some time, to really understand that, unless you start taking care of yourself properly. I've been doing a yogic diet, no meat, no mushrooms, no garlic, no onions, stay away from spicy stuff, just fresh food, sometimes fermented like soy sauce. Of course, if you do, it's not in the world. Again, with this card in reverse, some of us here may need our body, listen to our bodies more. Because that's the key to your path in life. Yeah, see, because with the Two of Swords here, which is, I really like this card. It looks really cool. They got two swords crossed over. We still have this duality mindsets. We're still, some of us here might be doing things or taking action on things blindly and not really, not communicating or with our bodies or listening to our bodies. Most of us are probably suppressing that feeling and using our thoughts, and then we still have this duality relationship with life, which causes this, blind action. With the water in the background, and again, the water in the background, I always treat that as like energy and emotion. We need to let that flow. We don't need to suppress it. With these little hills in the background, it might feel a little bumpy, but that's okay, because with the moon here, we gotta trust our intuition, trust that feeling, because it's what it has our back. What do you know? Again, while I was talking about going blindly, some of us are being a little reckless here, Some of us might be going down the wrong path and we know it, but we're still resisting the flow, With that water clashing in, it's causing this turbulence. But just keep in mind, once we take that path, the proper path, it leads us to a new opportunity, we have this dog here who's possibly like someone's little spirit guide, If you guys have dogs here, please spend more time with it. I have a dog that I need to spend more time with. But more dogs can be significant on your little path, possibly trying to communicate with you about something. But again, when we become the magician of our own lives, which we take control of our own body. When we take control of our own body, we can take better control over our own mind. Again, we have the tools at our disposal. If you don't, I'll give you some right now. Diet, meditation. Meditation is free. Free 50 free. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to rely on something exterior for holistic, healing. If that's something you want to do, then do it. But I'm telling you this right now, meditation has always been my go-to because you don't have to go anywhere for it. You can alchemize anything you want into something better. I know it's helping me on my journey, and I highly recommend doing it. Again, with like these emotions, these possible like attachments or material things that you want in life, the conflicts you're dealing with, and the thoughts, all those elements, you can alchemize them and transmute it to these, and blossom it to something great. Just one step at a time, right? I haven't seen this one in a long time. And this is the king, even though it looks like a queen here. Again, in reverse, some of us, when we're taking this action, we're acting a little too prideful about it. We're listening to our thoughts more than our feelings. I see fish being significance here. Seafood restaurants, fish markets, or someone here has a pet fish. I noticed that there's a boat back here, Some of us might be sailing against the currents, but if we flow with the current, it might take us in a direction like this full here, We might be a little reckless, but once we let the life flow, it's a lot different than, how would I say this? When you follow your intuition and follow your emotions, it's okay to take a direction to blind, especially when you have the positive energy flowing with you. Because that leap of faith is not the same as suppressing your emotions, listen to your pride and thoughts, because that will lead to a reckless downfall, lead you straight down the cliff into your own demise. But again, with the Magician card, we can alchemize this. And then we can create more stability in our own emotions and then follow the flow of life. I know with the Eight of Swords here, it might seem that the direction you desire might seem like a narrow path. It might seem like there's a lot of conflict going on. But again, I talked about this in the video, the symbiotic relationship with thoughts and actions, Every action leads to a thought, and then every thought leads to an action. And again, when we're taking these actions, sometimes depending on which ones can create some conflict, it kind of creates like this narrow mindset. It feels like we're limited. And we, again, with this walk due to the lack of, flow of energy. We just learn how to relax, which is, in my opinion, is an art. Like, we all think we're all relaxing here, but if you're sitting there, if you're sitting down, I'm not even sitting down, right now. I'm actually, I'm in my crisscross applesauce. Because that helps regulate energy in my body. I know when I sit, in one of these, like this futon here, I notice my back starts to hurt. And that affects the way how I think and feel. But when I'm relaxed, it's like more ideas come to mind. Again, when we are all pinned down, we're lacking the energy, we're attached to our thoughts, suppressing our feelings, being attached to our pride, or possibly an outcome, it might feel like there's some hindrance to that thing you're trying to achieve here. But what if life has something better for you when we let go? And then, you'll eventually get that. Yeah, see, the Emperor. when we let go, you know, we can finally take control over ourselves and can take control over our own lives. To make the things what we want happen, you know. It's okay to feel great, to have the things you want in life. But at the same time, we need to do it out of kindness towards others, you know, because keep in mind, like life is a mirror. Whoever you see, regardless if it's your enemy or your friend, that is an aspect of yourself in a different body. And thank you guys for watching my tarot card readings. I really do appreciate it. I noticed my channel started gaining momentum again. Thank you guys for being a part of my tarot card readings. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.